For EP, climbing walls and handholds is our business, but that's really not why we're here. We're here to enrich people's lives and introduce climbing to the world. We know that once somebody gets an opportunity to go indoors and climb on a climbing wall, that they're going to be hooked and they're going to be a climber for life.
And it is a very good morning from me, Johnny Bryan, and I welcome you to the Olympic Park and its heart, the Olympic Stadium, for the final Bouldering World Cup of 2015. We are in the beautiful Olympic Stadium here in Munich, Germany, in what is no doubt going to be a fascinating event, this one. The overall in the men's competition really is too close to goal. It's going to be a four-way dance between Jungwon Chon, Adam Ondra, Jan Hoyer and Nathaniel Coleman for that title. And the women's event, are we seeing a changing of the guard with some of the names of the past out with injury and others announcing their retirement? The weather here is a lot better than it was here yesterday. It was scorchio here yesterday, 35, 36 degrees Celsius today, with a nice cool 22 degrees with a nice cooling breeze from the north. 215 athletes came here to Munich, and we've whittled them down to 40, with 6 men and 6 women looking to progress to tonight's final, which no doubt will be epic. Let me explain what's happening in the men's bouldering overall. As you can see, in theory, the one of the top 9 could win it, but we're concentrating on the top 4. Jungwon Chon of South Korea, Adam Ondra of the Czech Republic, Jan Hoyer of Germany, and Nathaniel Coleman of the USA. Obenleve did not qualify for the semi-final, so he is null and void. So looking at them top 4, 100 points to the winner, 80 for second, 65 for third. It's 20 points between the top 4 there, as you can see. So we're going to have the calculators out here later tonight. We're going to have the abacuses out. We're going to have marbles out of beanbags to find out who is going to win this one this evening. It is going to be that close. That is one good side story to keep an eye on, but no doubt the winner of this Bouldering World Cup here in Munich will be the most important of all. 40 athletes to come out in around about 6 minutes time, 20 men and 20 women. Let's have a look at the ones we will see over the next 2.5 hours. This is how the women's, I beg your pardon, this is how the women's Bouldering World Cup rankings. That story is already done and dusted. Akeo Noguchi will be crowned the champion here at around 9:30 tonight. It's a race to second place between Mio Nanaka, Shauna Coxey and Petra Klingler of Switzerland. As you can see, only 25 points separates them 3. As I mentioned, 40 men, 40 athletes in all, 20 men and 20 women, and this is how they line up. Alexander Aberdung of Germany, a young German, is going to kick us off here in Munich, and no doubt he'll get a rousing reception as well. Sergei Topchiko of Ukraine, Rei Sugimoto, who's always thereabouts, isn't he, of Japan. We've got number 3, Rostam Galmanov, a 5-time World Cup winner. Andrzej Mekadicki Victor of Poland. Jan Hoyer going out early. That's interesting to see. He goes at number 6. Remember, he did that in Innsbruck earlier this year, went out early in the semi-finals, only just scraped into the final and ended up winning. Vadim Timonov of Russia, 7. Makoto Yamuchi of Japan, 8. Dmitry Sharafutinov, he's always there, isn't he? 3-time world champion, as is Alexei Rubizov, also a former world champion also. Martin Stranik, a European finalist earlier this year. Nathaniel Coleman going out 12. That's interesting to see. Michael Picoloras of Italy, 13. Simon Unger of Germany, 14. Matthias Conrad as well. Germany having a good turnout here in Munich. Adam Ondra will go out 5th to last in 16th. Eric Lopez Matios, interesting story about him I'll tell you about later on. He goes out 17th. John Winchon, who's currently leading the overall, 18. Dominik Skovic, who is now an all-round climber, you could say, turning his hand from lead to bouldering this week. He'll go 2nd to last, and Higi Monday will round off that set of 20. So that's the first 20 that we've seen. This is how the female set of 20 will come out. Young Brit, first of all, Tara Hayes, she'll got number 1. Caroline Sundhuber of Austria 2. Chloe Callier of Belgium 3. Julia Kruder of Slovenia goes out 4. Solsad of South Korea 5. Then followed by 2 Swiss, Jada Pate and Natalie Baci is 6 and 7, respectively. Johanna Hollefeld, a young German, 8. Stasia Gecho of Serbia 9. Berit Zweiger of Austria will go out at the halfway mark at number 10. And the following 10, like Japan have had a good return here for their semi-final collection, as you will see. Kaci Kadic 11, Aya Ono 12, Megan Mascarenas 13, Petra Klinger 14, Hannah Midbo of Norway 15, Shauna Coxey of Great Britain, well, 5th to last. Valerie Kramer, who had a good qualifier yesterday, the Israeli athlete, 17, Vanny Gilbert of France 18, and then Japan at the top there, Mio Nanaka 19 and Akeo Noguchi. World number 1 will go out last in this semi-final. 20 apiece. We've got to whittle them down to 6 apiece for this final. Julianne Verme is actually getting interviewed on the stage right now. For those who don't know the news and have been away from bouldering the last month, she's now announced her retirement from the sport. European champion, world champion, national champion, and is retiring at the top at the age of 25. And she got a rousing reception from the crowd when she did get here. So then, we're only moments away from starting this semi-final, and I'm delighted to say it's like deja vu once again. Wouter Jongelainen is alongside me here in Munich.
Aye.
It only seems like last week. We were here 12 months ago, Wouter.
Yeah.
We were watching that World Championships here 12 months ago. It just seems like yesterday, doesn't it?
Seems like yesterday. That one was awesome, wasn't it?
It was fantastic, absolutely. No doubt this will be just as good here in Munich. These guys know how to put on a show, don't they?
They do, yeah. The weather is fine. Yesterday was really hot. Today it's just very nice. So hoping to see some really good climbing.
It's perfect conditions, isn't it? It's a type of any sport you want to play. Coming out into weather like this, sun shining, cool though, 22 degrees. It's perfect conditions, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
No excuses to be made. 30 seconds on the off. Very quickly, Wouter, you've no doubt had a look at the 8 routes on offer here. What have you spotted? Anything that takes your fancy?
I actually just walked in. Gonna have a look right now.
As I said, only moments away from getting this semi-final underway. They're going to go from left to right. Male 1 and female 1 on the left-hand side, and then finish male 4, female 4 onto the right. 11:30 is hit. And we are away. And a little roar from the crowd in this glass roof at the Olympic Stadium welcomes Tara Hayes and also the young German Alexander Averdunk of Germany. Superb setting this at the Olympic Stadium here in Munich. If you're in the Munich area and you watch this online, why don't you come down here?
Alexander is straight off, wasting no time.
Indeed, he isn't.
Yeah, just. I mean, in the final round they have observation time. In the semi-finals they don't. But still, he pulls on within a few seconds. He's keen.
Keenness of youth, no doubt.
Yep.
Averdunk, as you saw, 17 years of age.
So, jetzt ist abgeflogen am Bonusgriff, aber hat noch genügend Zeit und
3 tops from 9.5, bonuses from 16 in this qualifiers. Qualified in 20th place on his World Cup debut, no doubt. And as you can see on the far left of the screen right now, that is Tara Hayes, a young Brit.
erstmal Gefühl gefragt.
18 years of age, from Northampton, in the heart of England. 3 tops from 6, 3 bonuses from 5. Also, another climber on her World Cup debut as well.
Yeah, and it seems the ladies have to start with some kind of a running start. You see, you have to walk. Can't see yet if they have to run or walk very delicately. But to reach that bonus hold, as you can see, it's far away, so they have to make a big step and keep their balance.
So a tricky start. It's one that the route setters have set a little tough examination paper in the semi-final, which you know that they always do. Chatting with the route setting team on Thursday night. They were preparing these semi-final walls late on Thursday, and the final walls they all already know. They work hard for their money. I'll give them credit for that. It's a tough job that they have to do.
Sure, hard work, yeah.
It looks like hard work for these two guys for their opening salvo here.
Yeah, remember the semi-finals are usually quite hard because it's only 6 guys and 6 girls going into the finals, so you have to make a good selection. And yeah, because it's only 4 bowlers. If 1 or 2 are too easy, it's gonna come down to just 2, which is not good. So they usually all 4 of them are quite hard.
I'll keep you abreast, of course, on the scores as they come in. We'll get to a point later on when we'll see who's going to be making it and who's not going to be making it. And the young German is getting a little bit of a moral support from the crowd here. 2 big stands to my left and to my right here. We're, myself and Wouter, right in the heart of the stadium. We can see all 8 problems. So we got one of the best seats in the house here, as we did 12 months ago.
Okay. What happened with the signal is breaking up. And this is saying our wire.
So I was doing a little bit of DIY on a few of the holes to make sure they're absolutely clean for him. And Tara Hayes just gets into that bonus. And
yeah.
Route setters have given them a tough start, haven't they?
Yep. We've seen these kind of moves quite often this year and last year as well, where you kind of have to make 2 or even 3 steps, catch a hold, and then place 1 foot in order to keep the balance. But if it's your first World Cup, you may never have done anything like it. So.
Oh, whatever happens to these two, it's a great experience.
Yeah, sure. With this field of climbers, I mean, there was a record of amount of climbers in the bouldering competition.
215, I believe.
Exactly, yeah. So to be able to make it to the semi-finals is a huge achievement.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's something that you can definitely take home, no doubt. And when I say 215 athletes, they come from all over the world. The Aussies are here, Argentinians as well. We've got the North Americans here, Canada, the USA, Japan have come here strong too.
And huge teams as well.
Massive teams
among
indeed.
Canadians, and just amazing how many they've got now. And that they all send them. I mean, we see them when we go to Canada for the World Cup, but to see them all here is good.
It just goes to show that how much the sport is growing as well.
Yeah, sure.
You know, it's just going to show, you know, when you're getting 215 athletes from all over the world, and I'm not sure how many countries were represented, but it was at least 30. I think I can't look at the flags above,
it's a lot.
The arena, and I think they've got every flag represented here. Israel, Kazakhstan, Iran. We're here. We've had some Cypriot athletes, some Irish athletes as well. You know,
yeah.
You know, a lot of. Which is great to see, and we've had a lot of representation from all over the world. Just really show
yeah, and you see the level has gone up so much. Like if I look at a climber like Gabri Moroni from Italy, he was one of the strongest climbers back in the days on crimps, and he still is because he pulls off really hard stuff outside. Then I look at him yesterday, and so many young climbers they stick the crimps better than he does. So the level must have gone up really a lot.
Especially when I started covering the sport, what, 3 years ago in 2012. You know, and I've seen it grown in 3 years. It's just amazing just coming here to Munich. This crowd now begins to really come and swell in now. It'll be rammed back to the rafters here about 6:30 tonight. And we have the final. 2 new climbers on stage. Karl-Heinz Huber, the 20-year-old Austrian, who wins the award for most colourful pants of the weekend. Also, the Ukrainian athlete, Sergei Tapachiko, 26-year-old, first World Cup semi-final of his career. 3 tops and 3 bonuses from 3 in his group. He qualified in 10th in his group yesterday. So many athletes here yesterday, they separated them into 2 groups for qualifying. So it was a top 10 from Group 1, top 10 from Group 2 qualifying for this semi-final here in Munich on this beautiful Saturday morning in Bavaria.
So the Ukrainian got the bonus. I don't know this climber actually.
26 years of age.
How old?
26 years of age.
26, yeah.
First World Cup this season. He has taken part in a couple in the past, but he never got through the qualification round.
Right, yeah.
This is his first semi-final. And Karl-Heinz Huber has been in 2 World Cups and a European Championship this season. Made the semi-finals in Vail, which he came in 15th place. 27th in Toronto, 35th on home soil in Innsbruck earlier this season. At that European Championship, which Jan Hoyer won. And we'll be seeing him shortly as well. Got this tendency to do this, Hoyer, in recent time. Especially done in major championships, of going out a little bit early in semi-finals. You wouldn't surprise me to see him qualifying in the top 3 later today. Remember, he's one of these quartet of 4 climbers who can win the overall here. It's a fascinating subplot that we have at this World Cup here in Munich. Simon John, Adam Andre.
Yeah, Caroline breaks the brush. Not Katerina. Caroline, she's breaking the brush.
Yep. Karl-Heinz Huber with a minute to go on the wall.
Too strong, these ladies. Yeah, it's good to see some Austrian girls in the semis. I mean, Anna Störer, she's still injured.
Still injured, out with that finger injury.
Yep. She injured her, I think it was her pulley. Her A3 pulley, as I remember correctly. She injured that one in Vail this year. So yeah, she must still be recovering now from that.
Must be annoying. You know,
Yeah.
I was chatting about this to Shauna Coxey about this yesterday, about finger injuries. It's the one that climbers do not want. They don't want any other injury, you know, bar the fingers.
Yeah, you always need your fingers.
It's like the accelerator on the car, isn't it? It's the things that you actually need to do your job.
Yeah, exactly. You're always careful with them as a climber.
So Huber departs. And it looks like Tovchenko's going to be beaten by the clock here. Tough start it is indeed. Given 2 climbers, and now the action really starts getting going now.
Speaking of injuries, we got quite a lot this year. I mean, Alex Puccio, yeah, she was ready for the season, stronger than ever, probably, and then injured her knee. She only climbed one World Cup this year in Canada,
yeah.
And then in Vail, in isolation, she injured her knee pretty badly. But I believe it's going well now, and she's recovering.
Well, I wish you well too. You know, we all miss you here, Alex. The climbing world want to see you back as soon as possible. Ray Sugimoto, former winner in Munich. Won here 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He made the world final here last year as well.
Amazing climber. Always fun to watch. Good facial expressions from this Japanese.
Wears his heart on his sleeve. Tara Hayes is giving the crowd some cheer.
Going for the bonus.
Yeah, she makes the move on the female 2, and Sugimoto comes off. It's Tara. the Northampton climber.
Der hier diesen verzwickten Einstieg zu kämpfen hat. Also wieder mal eine unglaublich technische Platte. Das haben wir gestern
Not easy.
Die Platten, die waren fast nicht.
On men's two, we got Alexander trying the slab. The slabs yesterday were really hard. Maybe got something to do with the heat as well yesterday, but compared to the more physical problems, the slabs were the harder ones.
Well, it made a difference in temperature yesterday for the women as well.
Yeah,
I
huge.
think, it was a massive difference from around. They started qualifying at about 3:30 here yesterday, and it was at 35 degrees. Then a storm began to come in. It was a light storm, as it were, with rain come down, and the temperature level dropped about 10-15 degrees, didn't it?
I think something like that, which makes a huge difference, obviously, for the climbers. But then again, you cannot control that.
No, indeed.
It's an outdoor competition, which is great. They shouldn't change that. They shouldn't go indoors somewhere. This is a unique place. But yeah, you have these factors that you cannot control. Made a big difference yesterday.
Absolutely.
Chloe, she's going for a different. Oh, she got the bonus now.
Yes, Chloe Collier.
She went to that foothold first with her hand, and then just easy to the bonus hold. Let's see if she can finish.
Well, she holds the early lead in this semi-final.
Oh, jump for Alexander.
One more move.
Here we go. One move.
She does, I believe, because so far no climbers have found the bonus yet, so...
One move for Chloe. She's gonna do it. Oh, she needs to match. Yeah.
Well played.
That's the first top.
18-year-old from Belgium.
Well done.
First top of the day. And top of the morning to you. So Collier will have the lead. Ray Sugimoto is staring with intent on this first problem. Sarah Hayes. Really trying on this second problem. As I mentioned before, good experience for these two climbers on your screen, Sarah Hayes, and now they've done both in their mid-teens.
I would expect Ray Sugimoto to be able to top this problem. But
Struggling a little with a
yeah,
minute to go.
so far he's just looking at it. There we go.
Just to tell you, by the way, confirmation of Chloe Collier, she did that in 5 attempts, by the way. So one top from 5 for the Belgian who leads. Long way to go in this semi-final
Oh, race slips again.
Oh dear. It's really flummoxing the Japanese athlete.
Alexander is trying the slap again. Oh.
Sugimoto, the clock is now against him as well.
Yeah, on that slab you just get a huge swing. Like you see the handholds go to left, but there are no footholds. So yeah, you either jump or try to keep your balance some way.
Ray Sugimoto calls it a day. We're now into the 4th climbers coming out into the arena. Julia Kruger of Slovenia, the 18-year-old, along with
Rustam.
His hair has grown a lot since I last saw him in Innsbruck.
Yep.
Changes his hairstyle every year, people keep telling me.
Yeah, he does. He was nervous yesterday because he was in 8th and 9th position after climbing after a while, and then he had to wait till all the climbers were gone. I think he stayed in that 9th position. No, 8th still, yeah. But he was really afraid.
A lovely fella. I got to know him quite a lot when I did Vale a couple of years ago. When I shared a flat with him, in fact, and just as the Austrian athlete, Sim Huber.
Yeah, she's going.
making excellent progress and an excellent
I think it's got to be the second top for today. Oh, this is it's okay. Thought it was a really big lock off. It was all right. Nice. Yeah, Rustam looked really strong on the beginning. His foot slipped, so if you're sticking two slopers like that, your foot slip and overhang, you're off. So you need to control these feet.
Sinhuber will be delighted. Sweet Caroline that was.
Kruder struggling with the slab. Usually she's really good at the slabs.
So let's see how Rustam starts. As I mentioned, I got to know him quite well in Vale a couple of years ago when I shared a flat with him for the week.
Oh yeah.
He was fancy not turning up to a World Cup without any accommodation.
Yeah, he's a friendly Russian. Come on, Rustam.
Great guy, and as a thank you, he bought myself and our producer a bottle of a strong Russian alcohol. Let's look at that.
Yeah.
I still have it at home, in fact, as a souvenir.
Great. He gets to that bonus quite easily now on this go. And then there's a huge crossover after that.
So we're halfway through the allotted set with 5.
I trained with Rustam quite a lot because he lives in the Netherlands. Oh, he's so strong.
Well, I saw him earlier this year when I was out in Innsbruck doing the European Championship, and the hair has grown a little bit longer. He looked like a member of a 1970s boy band when I saw him in Innsbruck.
Kruder almost taking that bonus.
Yes, he's been flummoxed here by his first problem. Looks like this problem is given 007 a license to annoy, so let's see how she gets on this time.
Here we go again, Rustam going for the bonus. Oh, trying a different method this time. Going with the left hand. Oh.
And Kruder now up onto the wall. And finally, it looks like it may have given her a good opportunity here. Rustam's also doing well, and Kruder, after a number of attempts, it looks like she's going to solve this problem and solves it well. Gaminov is still on the wall as well. We'll keep an eye on him. But Wouter just left the chair because I've got another special guest in. John Allison, a very good morning.
Hello, nice to be here.
Good to see you, my good friend. John Allison, of course, from Climbers Against Cancer. Just very quickly, John, we're going to start shouting. Rustam Gaminov is going to be topping out. One hand on it. The second one is there. And he tops out with 20 seconds to go. So then, let's go chat with my good friend John Allison. John, Climbers Against Cancer, it continues to grow and grow and grow.
Yeah, well, you can just see today with the commentators on the stage with the t-shirts on. That's none of my doing. They asked me to do this, so it's growing on its own, which is perfect, you know, because it has to be out of my hands really for the future. And I think it really is just taking it's just a rolling snowball, you know, it's getting bigger and bigger, you know.
When it first started, I think it was in Paris in Bercy. You came up with the idea, what, 3 years ago, and since then it's grown exponentially. Every time you come to climbing events, you see not just climbers but patrons also Climbers Against Cancer t-shirts, and it must make you so proud.
Yeah. Well, for me personally, I mean, obviously, if I see anybody, you know, it doesn't matter what level of climbing they're at. It's a proud moment, you know, because Climbers Against Cancer is for everybody, you know what I mean? It's not mine anymore. It was my idea, and I'm pulling the strings a bit, but at the end of the day, it belongs to everybody, and it's for everybody to take it forward. And when you see, you know, from kids to grandmas and stuff like that, it's really, really rewarding for many people. You know, the messages I get, and you know, you only look at the staff here with they've got CAC on all their T-shirts, and the volunteers have all got CAC on their T-shirts, and a lot of the federations are supporting it by having their own national T-shirts. So they're really, really keen to get involved. In September, there's an event in Germany where, all being well, they'll have 500 CAC T-shirts. So it will, hopefully, if things are to plan, it'll be the biggest CAC picture of so far. You know.
What brings you here to Munich?
Well, I was invited following last year. I mean, last year was an amazing event. We made a donation, one of the donations, you know, one of the 8 donations that we've already done, and the organisers invited me out again. They wanted me to be here, which is really nice because it gives me a chance to meet everybody and chat and do a few, I suppose, interviews and stuff, which is nice. You know, it's good to talk to people whilst I can. Really, you know, it's one of those. You know, it's. You know, make hay while the sun shines, you know.
Absolutely, indeed. You saw a donation a few weeks back. When's the next one going to be happening?
I think the thing is there's a lot of work goes into getting the donations in place. We have to find the right location, we have to find the federation, we have to also find the event. So it's been a bit, I don't know the word, it's laborious maybe this year. So we did the Austria one in Innsbruck at the European Championships. The next donation will be at the Arco, at the World Youth Championships, and it's going to be a bit of a twist this time because we're doing the donation to Mexico. So it was a bit of an opportunity there to spread it to Central America, so, you know, and spread it around the world without actually being in that area, because there's not a lot of events outside of, you know, the circuit. So we have to sort of try and pick the ones that we can. We're hoping that the next one after that will be in Slovenia. So, although I'd like to do, you know, we with the trustees as well would like to do at least 4 or 5 a year. This year it's been difficult, so it's looking like just three donations this year. But next year already we're talking about Japan in early, you know, one of the early competitions, and then who knows, you know. Definitely Paris. I mean, there's no reason why we can't do, you know, more than one donation in a. You know, if you look at the size of America, for instance, you know, we do one donation in America. It seems a bit crazy, you know. So if we get the opportunity, I think we should do that, because at the end of the day, for me personally, it's more about the awareness. You know what I mean? But I think Bercy would be a great one to do because of the, you know, the links with the original. Birth of the charity, if you will, you know. So yeah, it's.
John, it's absolutely great to see you as always. I know we had a good chat in Houston. I know that we'll have a good chat here in Munich.
Yeah, no, as always, it's my pleasure. You know what I mean?
Absolutely great to see you.
It's a real pleasure for my support. Personally, I get, you know, immense support, and it's very overwhelming, really. But you know, for everybody else, you know, again, I say it all the time. Thank you very much, and long may it continue.
So say all of us. John, many thanks.
Hey, thank you very much.
Chloe Collier, in the meantime, is stamping her authority on this semi-final. Has already topped out on the first 2 routes. So, she is taking a claim here to try and throw her hat into a possible final here in Munich later on tonight. I'll give you the score when that comes in. But no doubt it's going to be an interesting score and an interesting target as well. This semi-final is warming up nicely, Wouter, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That was a good show. Just a couple of minutes ago, 3 tops in a row.
The big cheer you can hear, it's for the big German. The machine, Jan Hoyer. Winner of a number of World Cups this season. Winning in Vale, of course. And also the winner of the European title in Innsbruck earlier this season. Going out early in this semi-final, Wouter, is that a hindrance or could that be a big advantage to him?
I don't know. For him, it depends. It's different for everybody. Sometimes it's easier to climb early. Sometimes there's more pressure when you climb late and you kind of know what you have to do.
The High stakes game that we play. Chloe Collier has 2 tops from 9, 2 bonuses from 9. Caroline Sim, who was in second place, by the way, 1 top from 1, 2 bonuses from 2. She's just started her third problem. Julia Truder, 1 top from 7, 1 bonus from 7. Third place, but she's looking good on her second problem right now. Hoyer is off to the races. He's taking a claim in the overall, but
yeah, what I think makes Jan Hoyer such a good competition climber, he's not really impressed if he cannot do something. It's not like he's doubting himself. He knows what he can do, and it's all right for him. It is a slab or a roof, or it doesn't matter what it is that he cannot do. He's not really impressed by it. He just every new problem, he just goes with a lot of confidence.
Just give an update where we are in the men's competition so far. Sergei Topchiko leads 1 top from 4, 2 bonuses from 6. Rustam Gamanov in second place, 1 top from 4, 1 bonus from 2. They're the only ones to top out so far in the men's competition. I just mentioned we've got a long, long way to go.
Women's free, we got Carolina on the bonus. 1 more move for her.
I'll tell you what's in it.
Whoa.
Oh. She would have took the lead there with that as well. It's warm up nicely now here in Munich as we approach midday. Here local time. Sun is out. Everybody with the shades on under this glass roof here at the Olympic Stadium. Bit of a greenhouse here yesterday in the qualifiers. 35-degree heat. It's unbearable at times. Oh yeah, 1. He's bearing the pressure of Munich on his shoulders. And that's what he thinks of it.
Good start for Jan.
Yeah, indeed.
Using these toe hooks.
The machine's going through the gears. He's just gone into second gear right now, and no doubt by the end of this semi-final he might be in top gear.
Top gear, yeah.
Hoyer leads 1 top from 2, 1 bonus from 1. Straight into the lead for the European champion. There's over a minute left to play.
Rustam seems a little bit annoyed with that slab. This is a pretty long move to go to these crimps. The Swiss, number 1. Almost.
So Gamanov, keep an eye on him. He's struggling a little on that second problem.
Julia Kruder, she's got the bonus.
Now Kruder. Gonna go left now. Move to her left-hand side, and she may have got the beta here. She may have figured out the methodology of this. 1 move away.
Here we go for a second top of the day. Yep.
And Kruder.
Got 2 tops as well.
2 tops for her.
Let's watch the scoreboard to see how many attempts she needed.
I think she did take a few there. I think only put her into second place.
Yeah.
But still, 2 tops is good. It's good pressure. 3 tops, you might be with the sniff here. Tell you what, if Chloe Collier couldn't find the top on female 3 here, she'll be delighted with their morning's work so far.
Here we go, another strong Russian climber, Vadim Timonov. He was in finals in the World Cup once, as I remember.
Yeah, 6th in Chongqing, in fact, last year.
Yep.
First World Cup this year, he was in Innsbruck when he came in 27th place. 4 tops from 8, 4 bonuses from 8. He qualified in 7th place, I beg your pardon, in his group yesterday.
Chloe straight on the bonus.
Collier has really found something extra in her breakfast this morning. She is really climbing strongly. And she can find the move here. A long way to go. Not doing too bad.
That's a huge move, that last move.
Huge move,
You
yeah.
see? You need to go really dynamically. Sassol high on the problem as well. Number 2. There we go.
Solsard in excellent progress. Well done to the Korean. Welcome to the party. So, Solsard, the run number 14, made the final in Chongqing earlier this year. It was a better result in climbing. No doubt we're looking to find a second final somewhere along the way. Action all around the screen. Ashley Barchi of Switzerland also on the wall. This is her third semi-final and her first World Cup of the year, in fact. Never gone any higher than 19th in Laval last year. That's a better result. Tara Hayes.
Tara Hayes, yeah.
Looking to finish with a flourish. For her work here.
She's got it.
Munich, well done, Tara.
Good finish for her. Chloe having another go on one of the more physical problems.
I'll tell you what, Chloe Collier can top this one out. We saw at the corner of her eye that Tara Hayes has topped on the last one as well.
Here we go for the last big move again.
On this move here, if she can find a heel, she will set a good score to beat.
To see for that last move, you need to be quite explosive. And when you're a little tired after that climb, that's the first thing that goes.
There you go. Chopping out.
Yeah, that's his first. I was just thinking that was a bit disappointed by his climbing so far, and he tops out.
Well, I think you needed that.
Needed Alexander as well. Man 4.
Race.
There you go.
And the young German is also got something to take home as well.
Good finish for him as well.
Alexander Laverdun and Tara Hayes, both the teenage climbers, will have something to take home from their efforts here in Munich. I know that we'll see them too a lot more in the near future. Time on the clock, under the minute. Chloe Collier calling it time. As everybody else here, I think.
Yeah, that first problem for the women. This looks really hard if you do it the way it was set. But if you climb downwards and use all the footholds as handles like Chloe did, it looked really easy. So just seeing that can make such a big difference in the results, because you're climbing a totally different problem. But you have to see it within the 5 minutes. That's always the hardest part.
So then, Johanna Holfeld of Germany and Makata Yamuchi. Johanna, 15 years of age in her first World Cup. And I said earlier about how much the sport is growing, and there's evidence of it. Just 15 years of age and makes a World Cup semi-final. Makata Yamuchi, the 20-year-old from Japan. Japan have had a good return here from their team.
On number 4, we see Caroline already going for the last move.
Yeah, well she's not wasting any time.
Yeah, easy.
Well, that's done and dusted. Caroline Stenhuber
sounds like
she might actually take the lead. She didn't take long on that one. I think that could be 2 tops from 2, 3 bonuses from 3. I've got that.
And Rustam,
for one go.
Rustam is already on the last move.
And Gelman
On men's 3. There you go, easy. Second top for him.
Second top for Rustam. I am right, by the way. Carl Ensign-Huber, 2 tops and 2, 3 bonuses and 3. She has the lead right now in the women's competition. That's the score to beat for the lead. Chloe Collier, no doubt will something to say on that when she comes out in 5 minutes' time. Kruder as well, still in the game, not to forget.
Trying a different method.
Nice cool morning here in Munich. Johnny Bryan alongside Bouty Young-Alignment for this one. Final Bouldering World Cup of 2015. Plenty of Bouldering World Cups in 2016. We've already seen the diary. Back into Switzerland. We're going to China again. Back to Chongqing. Going to Japan. Kazo. You know, we're going to many places around the world for bouldering. Mumbai,
yeah. We've got Canada again. We've got Vail, United States.
Back here in Munich for mid-August.
We've got Switzerland. Munich, yeah. And then the Worlds in Paris, World Championships.
And yes, of course, it all comes to a head in Bercy.
Yeah, this was quite a short season with only 5 World Cups. Next year will be 8. And the World Championships.
A long season ahead for bouldering next year. Of course, the lead.
Kruder on the last move.
They're going to some new places. We'll chat about that later on. Kruder. No.
You see, you need to be quick on that last move. You need to be explosive. And when you're tired, that move seems impossible.
There's always one problem that the route setters put in that is an absolute stinker, isn't it? It's always one that they think, nobody's going to do this. You know, we're not going to make sure nobody tops out on all 4. We'll make one that's exceptionally difficult.
Yeah, or exceptionally weird. You get that sometimes that just a random climber is the only one to do it because he just sees the method or whatever. And there's usually also one problem we call the fitness test, to make sure that the strongest climbers have a chance to go through as well. I mean, in the next round, you just want to see the best climbers. So that's actually an important part of the job for the route setters, to make a good selection, that you get the best climbers into the next round.
Hoyer's been to struggle on this second problem, as many before him already have. Kruder still going strong.
You see female 1, she's going the same as Chloe did, using the footholds as handholds.
Maybe a little bit too late though.
She got only 19 seconds left, the German girl. Cool. She needs to rush. 14, 13. Yeah.
The young
should be possible. 10 seconds.
9 seconds. She needs to go quickly. You need to go quickly. 5.
Yeah, she also needs to match that last hold if she's got it.
Oh, time.
That's a shame.
That's a shame. She got it at the end.
You see how much easier that is if you use the footholds. I'm wondering if the route setters have seen that before, if they have thought about it. I mean,
it's a clever way of going about it. It's
very clever, yeah. Just a shame she saw it too late. It's always nice if somebody tops out in the last second. Men's 1, we got Dmitry Sharafudinov, new hairstyle.
Indeed, yes. Sharafudinov.
Russians and hair, something about it.
Yes, indeed, it's a All new for Dimitri.
Yeah, I bet you didn't recognize him.
Indeed I didn't. I had to double check the bib number. In all fairness. He doesn't feel 100% fit.
I don't know.
But he's just happy to be here. He just wants a bit of fun.
Did he tell you that?
I had it reliably informed by my sources.
Yeah, it's not his best season so far.
Oh, indeed not. I'll just check his run, in fact. He's had a foot and off season. Just a 4th place out in Vale is the only thing to write home about.
Yep.
For the 12-time World Cup winner and 3-time world champion. Just to give you where we are right now. Rustam Galmanov leads, 2 tops from 5, 2 bonuses from 3. Jan Hoyer, 1 top from 2, 1 bonus from 1. Sergei Tovchenko, 1 top from 4, 2 bonuses from 6. And Alexander Avadon, 1 top from 4, 2 bonuses from 7. He's finished. Rei Sugimoto on the last problem currently, 1 top from 4, 1 bonus from 4 in 5th place. They're the only climb to the top so far. The women's competition. Caroline Sinhuber of Austria leads, 2 tops from 2, 3 bonuses from 3. Chloe Collier on the final problem now. She tops out, she will lead, and everybody climbing so far has topped out on this, so Collier will look like having a good chance here of leading this semi-final with 3 tops to her name.
We cannot see it on the screen now. Yeah, here we go. 2 more moves for her, and she's got to have a good chance to make finals.
Yeah, three tops there it'll be, and it'll be a good target for her to set for the rest of the field to follow.
Be careful in the last move. I think she's gonna do it.
Yeah, she's odds on at the minute. And it looks like Collier is going to have the lead in the semi-final, and she's going to set the pace.
Well done.
It's going to be 3 tops. It's going to be around like three tops from 10, or 3 from 11.
We've got another top on problem number 1 for the women.
Indeed, we have. That is Stasha Geho of Serbia, the 18-year-old.
Yep.
And I think she may have done that in 1 or 2 attempts. Get that confirmation when that comes in. Chloe Collier is the one who leads. Sassol as well has topped out, and she'll move into 3rd place. And she has 1 more problem to get to, and she tops out that last one. She'll have the lead. Collier's finished with 3 tops from 12, 4 bonuses from 13.
Timanov is getting, no, not this time. Before he got quite close. Dimitri still struggling with men's 1. It's pretty hard start, men's 1. Everybody's struggling around that bonus hold.
Yeah, men's 1, so men's 2 looks like an absolute stinker. In all fairness, it's the one that nobody's topped out on so far.
Yeah, the Ukrainian guy topped out.
Oh, of course, yes.
But I didn't see how he did it.
we were too busy concentrating on somebody else.
Well, Rei Sugimoto, men's 4, and getting near to the top.
Yeah, he needs this. If he's got any chance of making the finals, and he's got 4 seconds to move. No.
Good effort by that German young climber.
It was, in fact, it was, yeah. Now then, Hoyer.
Hoyer on 3, Galmanov on 4.
That's a gate hold, but like your partner was 1 top in 6, 1 bonus in 6.
Next one's out for Austria.
Another world champion coming out as well in Alexei Rubitsov.
Yeah, former world champion, yeah. He was injured for a long time, some back problems. We used to call him rubber knee, because he can bend his knees in all directions. He climbed really strong yesterday. Let's see what he can do today.
He's made a few finals in the last couple of years. I have been commentating on him in finals as well. So
Yeah, he made a lot of finals actually some years ago.
just one final this year. He hasn't been in any other World Cups. He was in the final in Innsbruck at the European Championships. That's the only World Cup he's been to this year. Or even climbing event, I do beg your pardon. 2009 World Champion from Moscow.
I think he did some this year, but not very well. Yeah, Munich, somehow the Russians usually climb strong here. There was one World Cup that the male podium was only Russians. Playing Dmitry, Rustam and Rubtsov. It was amazing. No one could beat them.
3 minutes or so left to go. Rustam's struggling on this final problem. Hoyer is having a good stare at this third problem. This can make the overall picture very interesting. Bearing in mind there's 3 rivals for that are still yet to come out in Nathaniel Coleman, Adam Andra and Sungwon Chon. So 2.5 minutes left of play here. All 8 climbers on the wall being flummoxed by the 8 problems on show. Kruder right now, 2 tops from 11, 3 bonuses from 11. She needs to find the top there to have any sort of chance, but I'm sensing I think 3 might not be good enough.
Maybe 3 in a little amount of attempts.
Yeah, I think 3 in 5 attempts, 6 attempts might be good enough, but Chloe Collier's 3 tops from 12. It's a good target, but I sense it it'll be top 10, but it'll be touch and go if that makes the finals. Hoyer is off and running.
No.
Oh no. Now Galmanov did it, but he's struggling on the last problem. The time is of the essence now.
I think if Rustam tops out this one,
I think that'll be enough.
I think so too.
And I think he's only 1 or 2 moves away from doing that now.
Yeah, that looks good.
Galmanov's score, should he make the final move here. There's a swing.
Bam. There you go. Well done.
Rustam.
Good score.
I think that might be good enough to make the final.
Should be, yeah.
It's good climbing from the Russian, 5-time World Cup winner, of course. That's around about 3 tops and 8, that is. 3 tops and 9.
Alexei Rubtsov on men's 1.
And Rubitsov, 2009 World Champion, rolling back the years.
Berit from Austria on female number 1.
Better try to find the beater.
Oh, she got plenty of time, 40 seconds.
Yes.
Good start for her, yeah. She did it the right way, the way it was meant. Just kind of run, keep the balance, but it took her a few tries.
And Hoyer's calling it a day on men's 3. That's interesting. He's got to find something on men's 4, you feel, to have a chance. What about Rustam?
What about Kruder on 4?
Kruder
should be able to do this slam.
Kruder's gone. She's left the stage, seconds only to go, so all the climbers are now departed.
And it's the only crew that we're going to see today, because yesterday her brother Jörne just didn't make it. Again this year.
He blows hot and cold, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's either just in or not.
It is.
I don't know what position he got, but around 21st probably. just out. That's an annoying place to get. 21st.
On the bubble, of course.
Yeah.
All set. 1 attempt for her, made on the final problem. She lies currently in 3rd place, 2 tops from 5, 2 bonuses from 4. She might have something to say. Kasia Goho, the Serbian athlete.
She looks really strong. She topped out number 1.
It took her 6 attempts to top out number 1, but not making too bad an effort here on 2. She can still keep going. The Czech athlete Martin Stranek also out the competition, made the European final earlier this year.
Oh yeah, Stranek was strong in Innsbruck.
He was very strong, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Kasia Goho topped out in the first 2. She's got a couple of attempts. She's got a few attempts in the hand as well, and two problems still to go. Two and a half minutes left to go. A very warm welcome to you wherever you may be watching right now. We've just been reliably informed that we've had some technical difficulties. Johnny Bryan alongside Wouter Jongelainen. You've been seeing pictures, but you've not been having sound. But apparently you can hear us loud and clear now. So a very good morning to you wherever you may be watching, as we're here live at the Olympic Stadium in Munich, warming up in this semi-final. We're reaching about the halfway mark of it so far. And the ones who lead, Chloe Callier of Belgium, is the leader in the women's competition right now. I say that till right now. Sol Saar is just topping out here, and she may have just stolen the lead from the young Belgian.
I think she has, yes.
In the men's competition, Rustam Galmanov is the climber who leads. 3 tops from 7, 3 bonuses from 5. He leads by, in fact, 2 tops from everybody else right now. So I think you can safely say, or with some confidence I should say, that he might be making the top 6 and making tonight's final.
We just had another top on female 1. It was
Kasia Kadic.
Yep.
Kadic, the Slovenian. There's something in the water in Slovenian climbing right now. It's they seem to be having this conveyor belt of talent that keeps to be coming off those climbing gyms in Slovenia. Janja Garnbret, who I saw here yesterday in the lead competition, who stunned the climbing world in Chamonix earlier this year at the age of 15.
Yeah, a lot of strong young climbers there. We got a pretty good training culture for a couple of years now, which pays off in the end.
I mentioned a conveyor belt of talent that they have in that part of the world.
Simonov looking strong now on men's number 3.
Yes, he does, Timonov.
Yeah.
30 seconds to go. The pole, Andreas Victor.
Yeah, he just missed that last move. And once more. Oh, Dimitri on the slab. Men's 2.
He clocks against him though. He's got 15 seconds to get this right.
Just the second climber to reach this point before the Ukrainian climber topped out.
He's got 10 seconds.
He's looking at the clock.
He's got to make his move now. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh! How is that possible? No tops yet for Dimitri.
No, he's on a quiet day. Now, yeah. Hoyer, interesting to see this.
Yeah, he needs...
I think he needs to top this out.
Yeah, maybe even the flash.
He did this in Innsbruck. He flashed on the last problem to make the final. Now we're likely to strike twice.
So far he only topped 1 problem. The first one.
Don't worry.
I think if he does it in not too many attempts, he should still have a chance.
Well, Hoyer is in second place right now. 1 top from 2, 1 bonus from 1. He is currently lying in second place. Sol Saar does lead, by the way. 3 tops from 10, 3 bonuses from 9. Chloe Callier, 3 top from 12.
Number 1, we got Nathaniel Coleman is out as well.
4 bonuses from 13 now. Coleman, that's an interesting story for you.
Yep.
The 18-year-old. 7 medalist in Vail and in Toronto. Over here because he's got a sniff at winning the overall title. He does need to win here. Hoyer is that's what the cheer is for. He just made an early move on that final problem. But he's come off the wall and
he knows he needs it.
In der Mitte sehen wir jetzt, dass hier schon hinter mir die Zwischenwertung, die sich jetzt so langsam aufbaut.
He may have to wait. It's 1 top from 2 could be enough. It could be enough.
1 and 2.
It could be
That
enough.
would be something, yeah. Yeah, of course, it could be.
Action all around us here in Munich. The young German who went out first, Alexander Averdunk, the 18-year-old. He did this final problem. I think he's one of the few climbers so far to actually do it, I think.
Yeah, together with Rustam.
Yeah, together with Rustam. I think they're the only 2 to do it so far. Action on Johanna Holfeld. Hoyer up and running again. I think the way these routes are, if he tops Elliott, I think it might be enough.
He seems all right now.
I think 3's a definite, 2's a good chance, and a flash in there for 1 is a maybe.
Yeah, he'll do this. Come on, Jan.
Oh! And that was a heavy crash as well.
A heavy crash. Yeah, he's not the lightest climber on the circuit. Oh, he was so close.
You can feel that it's like a puff of smoke that's coming around from all the chalk and he's have to land on the mat. He knows how to do it now, though.
And he's got how much time left?
He's got 90 seconds.
No. Yeah.
He's got annals of time.
Coleman having trouble on the bottom part of the first problem.
Yeah, not many have topped out on this first problem. Just looking at the men's competition, Rustam has, Jan Hoyer has, Alexei Rubitsov has. They're the only 3 so far to top out on this first problem.
Yeah.
Mandy's second place.
He's trying to find the toes now. That's the way Hoyer and Rubtsov did it. Galmanov did it differently, being a lot smaller. We got another top.
Struggling. Top at the end.
From the Swiss girl.
Yara Spate.
Jan's on again.
Now Hoyer off and running again. He's had a number of attempts at this.
Big swing.
King of the swingers, but now the clock's against it. 23 seconds. It's 1 top from 2. It might be enough, but another one, you think 2 tops should be good enough.
No.
Bennett Schweiger's having a good day, by the way. That's the second top for her, and Hoyer's done and dusted.
He's done. He looked tired because he rested so long before pulling on for that last attempt. You know you're risking to run out of time, but when you need it because your arms are pumped, yeah, you may need every second of extra rest.
Hoyer finishes 1 top from 2, 2 bonuses from 4.
Still on second place with that score.
Still in second place. Still in second place. We've still got climbers to come out. Andres still to come out. Jimon Chon, Thomas Goldfish, Gigi Monday still to come as well. It's a maybe right now. It's a maybe. Megan Mascarenas out. She has a gold medal to her name. That was in Vail earlier this year. Michael Picoloras of Italy as well, who I seem to recall having a good time at the European Championships, who I think nearly made the finals there, if my memory serves me right. Indeed, he went out on the bubble actually, but he went out in 7th place. Stasha Gehol. Really,
She looked really strong on that first part of Fielman.
So then, Megan Mascarenas, let's see what she can do here. Well, that's just a bit of DIY. We're looking at the other bands having on the roll. Stasha Gale got so close to topping out there.
Wow, Mascarenas on number 1, doing it the hard way, but not finding it really difficult.
Oh, indeed not.
She's climbing really, what's the word, lucid in English, like really relaxed. Same style, she won in Vail.
Nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
Just warming up.
Yeah. Take that any day of the week. Puts her hat in the ring. With that start. Dmitry Sharafutinov, who's having a quiet day so far. Only 1 bonus from 8 for the 3-time world champion. Sporting that new haircut, as we mentioned. I can't tell with my sunglasses if it's brown or blonde, or is it...
A little bit of everything.
It's a little bit of everything. It's a mixed bag of colour in that hair. Actually, Kadic as well, just a second problem. She has a...
She topped out number 1, and not so many attempts, I think.
And 5 attempts it took her actually on number 1.
Still 5.
Megan Mascarenas took 2 goes. Stasha Gehol, all of a sudden, she may now have the lead. And she still has 1 problem in hand as well.
Strong, yeah.
That'll be on 3 tops in 10.
This is her 3rd top, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be on 3 tops in 10 as well. I think it might get into 2nd place tied with Solsar. Bearing in mind though, the Serbian athlete has 1 more problem still to go.
Dmitry giving up with more than 1 minute on the clock. Just shaking his hand and walking away.
He did say it is a bit of fun for him. This one, Kaci Kadic of Slovenia.
2 tops for her.
Double 5th comp from the Slovenian. She will move as well to around about 4th or 5th place. Just waiting for our scoreboard to update. But right now it's... I said Chloe Collier's 3 tops in 12 mightn't have been good enough. I'm going to have to take that back, in fact. It's... It may not even make the top 10. I thought she climbed excellently. Stasha Gehol, 3 tops and 11, 3 bonuses from 8, puts into 2nd place. Kaci Kadic, 2 tops from 11, 2 bonuses and 11. She has 2 problems left to go. Galmanov still leads the men's competition. 3 tops from 7, 2 bonuses from 5. He leads by 2 tops, in fact. He leads by, in this game, a country mile.
Another German climber coming out on men's 1.
Simon Unger of Germany.
And Petra Klinger of Switzerland. She won the last World Cup in China.
In Hainan. And it was a popular victory it was for the 23-year-old Swiss. Simon Unger is a young climber. From Augsburg, it's his first World Cup semi-final, and he's 23 years of age. 3 tops and 4 bonuses from 4 for the German, who qualified in 3rd place in his group behind Ji-Guan John and Gigi Monday. So it's really a bit of a concertina at the top of the women's leaderboard at the minute. A lot of attempts been made, but there's a few tops that have been coming for their efforts as well. Berit Schweiger, by the way, has been an excellent, has been quietly going under the radar here today so far. But the Austrian may take the lead here if she can find the methodology here and top out nearly. Been quietly going about her business. Two and a half minutes and a couple more seconds to play. Better Klinger as well. Very popular victory that was out in China a few weeks ago. Some climbers telling me that they had tears in their eyes when she won, and when they won in the past, they didn't even cry when they won their own first World Cup. But they had tears in their eyes when Petra did. You know, she's a very popular climber. And all the years of trying. First you don't succeed, try again. Just ask Roman Grange about that in league climbing. 2 minutes left to go. So Berit Schweiger can find this third top here. And she doesn't look too bad. She's got the beat today. She just this final move, just as you've mentioned before about it, it's an explosion. That's what's needed there.
Yeah. You see some climbers, they have that naturally to be able to move quickly. Some do not. They just want to grab everything static.
Daniel Coleman's struggling on this second problem, and 90 seconds to go.
Like everybody on that slab.
Like everybody before him, more or less.
Simon from Germany trying with the toes.
Just to mention to you, by the way, the top 6 in the men's semi-final, 1 top from 4, 1 bonus from 2 is 6th place. They're the only 6 climbers. Rubitsov, Sakamoto, Amadou.
Yeah, you see Robert Knee.
Topsiko, Hoya and Gelmanov, the only ones to find a top so far in the men's semi-final. Minute to go.
Berit again. Oh.
Getting close. Not close enough. Now the time begins to tick away. Nathaniel Coleman is 4th in the overall. He needs to find a top somewhere of his last 2 problems if he can do this second problem, do beg your pardon. And then a better chance in the third one.
Rubtsov again? No. That third problem for the men looks really tough. However, Rustam didn't. Well, seemed quite easy for him actually.
Rustam didn't do the second one. Only the Ukrainian athlete.
Yeah. And
so far,
Sharafudinov nearly did it. We've got another top.
On the buzzer, Joanna Holfeld tops out.
Excellent.
Well done to the young German. Right then, let's see where we are right now. As we are 2/3 of the starters have gone out. Men's semi-finals, as I mentioned, the top 6. First 6 athletes, the only ones to find a top so far. Gelmanov's in. I'm convinced by that. 3 tops from 7, 3 bonuses from 5. I think that could be difficult to beat. Hoya 2nd place right now, 1 top from 2. Topsiko 1 top from 4. Avadunk is up there as well. Sugimoto and Rubitsov. In the women's competition, it's a lot more tops and a lot more attempts. Solsali 3 tops from 10. Sashigeho 2nd place, 3 tops from 11. Collier, Belgian, 3 tops from 12. Then we've got Sinhuber, Kruder, Katic, who's on now, I believe, and Schweiger is good to go on the last problem as well. 3 tops might not be enough to make it in the women's, and at the moment 1 top could be good enough to make it in the men's.
Yeah, don't forget we got a few more to come.
Mathias Conrad just started, Hannah Midbo as well, the Norwegian. We're in Norway next week, to remind you as well. Stavanger, well, I'm looking forward to it. They're going to throw a party for the IFSC next week in league climbing.
We've got Mathias Conrad on men's 1. He climbed really well yesterday. I don't think he's made finals yet, ever, in the World Cup.
Well, I'll go into my little stats book for you and tell you that right now. Mathias Conrad, 26 years of age, the world number 18. And you're absolutely right. His best ever finish was 7th here in Munich 12 months ago, went out on the bubble.
That was close, yeah. We got another top for the Slovenian girl.
Katja on the wall. Now then, she'll move into the top 4 with that. That's 3 tops from her. But the attempts that have been made by the girls who have had 3 tops so far have been a lot of attempts, about at least double figures. Katic is there, 4th place. 3 tops from 12, 3 bonuses from 12, and she has 1 problem still to go.
Every 5 minutes the female score changes. Interesting.
And the 2nd place climber right now is Stasia Gev, who's on the last problem. She's already had a couple of goes on it. But if she finds it, she'll top out all 4.
All 4, yeah.
And it might be good enough. I think it actually will be good enough.
Probably, yeah. We got Mascarenas on number 2.
Megan Mascarenas hasn't had many attempts so far in her 2 problems that she has had.
You see, female 4. There's another top.
And it is Stasia Geho. This will be the lead in the female semi-final. She has found it. She's topped out all 4 as the Serbian athlete.
What can you find on her? What has she done before?
Geho, 18 years of age, a student from Nice in Slovenia, and her best ever result in a World Cup is 47th in Lodrogomar.
Wow. You see Dimitri high on number 4. He was
Serbian
already shaking his head. He just jumps off. He's not in the zone. Not at all. Yeah, amazing performance from the Serbian girl. 4 tops. Only girl so far to do that.
Stasia Geho's score, 4 tops from 15, 4 bonuses from 10 is what she leads. Solsar in 2nd place, 3 tops from 10, 3 bonuses from 9. Chloe Callier, 3 tops from 12, 4 bonuses from 13. Katja Katic, 3 tops from 12, 3 bonuses from 12 is the top 4 of the women's competition. That scoreboard changes all the time, and it's very exciting stuff here in Munich on this Saturday lunchtime. Superb to see. Also a change in the commentary box. About to just having a little, just a tiny little break. Matthew Dutre is alongside me, one of the route setters for this semi-final. Matthew, a very good afternoon to you. Great to see you here. Thank you very much for joining us. Your thoughts so far from a route setter's perspective, from what you've seen so far?
Hello everybody. I think, well, we're pretty excited what we're looking at. You know, we try all the week to build a playing field for the climbers, and it looks like they could all play in those boulders and then just make us happy. I mean, we expected many things in the boulders, but whatever happened, I mean, they're allowed to play in there, and then it happens. It's really great. I enjoy the show.
Well, absolutely. I hope everybody else is enjoying the show as well. It's a difficult job that you guys have, and it's a job that is underappreciated, in my opinion. What you have to do is you've got to cater for not just the climbers, but for the audience as well. You've got to give them a tough examination paper in the semi-finals, and then the final going to make a bit of a show as well. Just explain to everybody how difficult your job really is?
Well, I don't know how difficult it is, but the point is, first thing is we have to set boulders who are okay with the level of the climbers. So this is the first difficulty. Second thing, as you say, we have to do something that is understandable and then which makes some show for the crowds. And then after this, we try to get original and find different moves and change to a workup to another. It's something like, you know, that's what I said just before. We expected to try to do something, and then, but we all know that we just set it on the wall, and then after the climbers, they just need to play with it. So sometimes you expect something and they do total difference, but that's not a problem. That's the way it have to be. I mean, we just put something there, and after they just do their job. And then, actually, this afternoon, this morning, they're doing a great job. Really, we appreciate this. The climbers looks pretty happy in this semi-final. It looks pretty hard for the two climbers now who are in the semi, Jan and Nathaniel, who are playing the ranking of the World Cup. We're going to see what Adam's doing now in the first one, but it seems that the pressure is on them, and then it's maybe the one who are playing the last. So I hope it'll give a good show for the end of the semi and for the finals.
I'll chat about a couple of the problems with you in a second. Just explain to everybody, how long does it take for you and your team to set, let's say, the set of 8 here? How long did it take you from planning to installation?
Well, when you put a boulder on the wall, it could take half an hour and work very quickly, and it could take 2 days. So it really depends on what you put on the wall at first. So we just put the holes on it, try to find an idea, and then after we try, and then it's after this that it could be long, because we have to fix it with the good level, and then it could take long. Sometimes it goes very quickly, sometimes it takes long.
So tell us the secrets then. How are these problems going to be done? This second male problem especially, only one climber's done it. What is the methodology of that one?
Okay, this boulder is, this is a great idea of the setters. Sobi put this on the wall, and then it's wow, great concept. The climbers who did the boulder didn't do it the right way, the way we imagine it, but no big deal. Actually, normally you start with, well, your two hands, and then you have to go for dynamic move, and then cross your right hand on the volume, and then catch the holes just behind the zone with the left hand in the same time. So it's like, I don't know, you cross with when you're jumping, and you push on the right hand, and then you go to the left one. We know that it's very hard for the climber to imagine this, but it's not so hard when you understand. So that's why we know it's complex. So we just put the level down. So if they understand it, it should work. Now, at least only one now make the boulder. So maybe it's just too complex. It doesn't mean they can understand this. It just means that in 5 minutes it's pretty hard to understand what we could do in 1 day.
Let's chat about Nathaniel Coleman, who's on this men's third problem. How is this one supposed to be done?
Number 3? Oh, this number 3, it's a little bit surprised, because actually we think it was not so hard to understand. You start with the 2 volumes, you cross left hand on the black shoulder. Yeah, good job.
Simon Unger is one who's maybe the second time to take out on the second problem.
Wow. Oh.
Really? Okay. You were saying about the third one.
Okay, so you start with the 2 volume, you cross left hand on the shoulder, and then after you go to take the one just to enter the zone, you turn back your left hand in overhanging. You go to the zone. You just reach up left hand and you cross to the top holes. I mean, when Rustam did this, he just exactly did it the way it have to be done. So I think it's. They try many things in there, but I think it's not so hard to understand how it works.
We've seen a lot of climbers on this female first problem using the footholds as handholds. Is that something that you plan to put in, or is that something that surprised you?
No, it's not a surprise. We plan it just the girls to run on those holes. But I mean, yes, you could try with the hands, and it's also works. So we know that when we put things like this, it's easier if you just go with your foot. Actually, they want to try to go with the hand. Why not? It works.
One final question from me, Matthew, before I know you have to go back to the wall. what can we expect in tonight's final? Without giving too much away.
No. It's just like, you know, we tried to make a semi-final to qualify the best climbers, men and women, in the final. And then in the final, we expected to make some show. We tried to take care about the men because, well, also the women, but especially the men because they are playing the ranking of the World Cup. So we tried to make a semi-final with different styles. So for the best climbers to be able to qualify. I don't know if it's going to happen because it looks like to be a hard time for the climbers who are playing the world ranking. But and then so the final of the men is something that really just make a ranking and then make the best win. For the girls, we maybe we just go more on the show side because we know that Akio already won the World Cup, and then so we could just maybe just get more a little bit on the show. So I think it will be interesting for the girls.
One final question from me. Scores-wise, what do you think the score is needed to make the final in the men's and the women's? How many tops?
For the girls, that's sure. Yeah, at least you have to make 3 boulders, and maybe with not so much stride. This is for sure now. For the men, I think with 2 boulders, looks like it's gonna be okay. I don't know if that's number 6 will be with 1 boulder, but I think with the men with 2 boulders, should be okay to be in the final.
Matthew, thank you so much for joining us. It's always interesting to see what the route setters have been thinking over the past week.
That was a pleasure, and then hope keep on enjoying this and then just enjoy the show.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Great to hear what the route setters have planned, you know, from the semi-finals, but also from the finals as well. It's always great to see. So then, this is where we stand right now. It is getting interesting, very interesting, as a great commentator once said. So then, this is where we stand right now. We've still got a number of climbers, about another 3 climbers to come out to start their semi-final. But you feel for the women, you're going to need the top all 4 to make the final. I think it's going to be one of them. We're going to be that close. This is how the female top 6 looks right now. Stasia Geho of Serbia leads, 4 tops from 15. Kaci Kadic, second place, 4 tops from 15 as well. But we used more bonus attempts, did the Slovenian. Megan Mascarenas, 3 tops from 6 for Megan. She has still 1 problem to go. Sol Saad has finished, 3 tops from 10. Chloe Collier has also finished, 3 tops from 12. Caroline Sinuba, 2 tops from 2 is your top 6 there. Just remind you, of course, it's top 6 that go through here in bouldering, not top 8 as we have in lead. Rustam Gelmanov, he's in. He's more than enough. 3 tops from 7. Rubitsov, 2 tops from 7. I think that should be good enough as well. Martin Stranik flashed the last boulder just a few moments ago, and he's now in 3rd place. He's just finished. Jan Hoyer has now dropped to 4th. 1 top from 2. Sergei Tovchenko, 1 top from 4. Alexander Everdunk, the young German, he's on the cut line right now on the bubble. He may not feel he might not be enough, but he could end up getting a top 10 for the young German, which would be great to see. We've still got a lot of climbers still to go, though. Hoyer is dangling by a thread, in my mind right now, Vito Jongalainen. He's dangling by a thread. Do you think he's done enough?
It might be. Yeah, before Stranik flashed it, I thought, yeah, for sure it's going to be enough. Now we see a flash. It only needs 2 more climbers to flash it and he's out.
Yeah.
So that can still happen. But I still got a good chance though.
By the way,
would be nice for the audience if he makes it.
Just to tell you as well, by the way, Nathaniel Coleman, who's in this overall race, he's on the last problem now, and he needs to do this another 4 goes if he has any sort of chance of making the finals. We see him right now, Fanny Joubert, and also John Wan is also on the wall. Adam Ondra, by the way, when I was chatting to Matthew, he didn't top out the first boulder either.
For the women, a lot comes down to if you top out number 1 or not. That's the one to do. Because the stronger female climbers, they all do the other problems. So it's either you do 4 or 3 in a little attempts. But
Now
to
then.
be able to do number 1, that's important.
The South Korean. He's off to a good start, but
Simon from Germany looking strong on number 3.
yes, Simon Unger, who got close to topping out in that second boulder. Ondre's on it right now.
Yeah, on round men's 2. And you could see with the Ukrainian climber, he could reach that last hold just standing on the volume. With Dimitri and Unger, they had to make one more move to reach the top hold.
Jonah Coxey of Great Britain. Looking at the scoreboard here, according to our scoreboard, it's a top for her. She didn't top out on the first one, from what I can see. So she may need to find 3 tops in very few attempts. I think 4 is a definite.
Exactly.
But 3, you've got to do not many attempts to get there. And Shauna's got 2 problems still to solve. But she does move from 16th where she lies right now. I think she'll go to about 9th place. The American Nathaniel Coleman. This could be his last hurrah if he doesn't do anything here.
I didn't count his attempts yet, but he must have had a few already.
Adam Ondra seems to be struggling with his footwear at the minute. Ondra didn't find a top in the first problem either.
Fanny Gilbert topping out number 1.
Fanny Gilbert,
good start.
not much time.
Coleman going strong now, figuring out that bottom section of that last problem for the men.
2 minutes 15 left to go.
Oh, no.
Coleman coming off the wall, and
Yeah,
I think his race might have been run here. Ondra, who's got so many happy memories here in Munich when he won the World Bouldering title here last year.
What about John?
Yeah,
Still on number 1.
yeah, John's still on
Such an amazing season. I think he's in first place now for the overall World Cup this year, isn't he?
He is indeed. All he's got to do is beat Ondra, Coleman and Hoyer to win that title.
All he's got to do, you make it sound like it's nothing.
I know, make it sound it's nothing. That's all he has to do. It looks so easy on paper. Is to beat the current World Bouldering champion and World League champion. One of the great talents in North America and one of the favourite athletes on home soil. It's not much to do.
Coleman in a good position now on men's 4.
He needs,
but I think I'm afraid for him it's going to be too many attempts.
I think it is as well.
If he tops out. Remember Hoyer? He didn't do this last move. Oh.
That's tough.
Amazing performance by the young German guy, Alexander, who topped out the last one.
He did, yeah. I think he's one of the few to do so.
Yeah, and you automatically think like,
Rubitsov.
oh, it mustn't be so hard, but apparently it is.
Gelmanov done it, Rubitsov done it, Stranik
done it, yeah.
and Alexander Avedon. The only 4 men to top out that final Bouldering. Nathaniel Coleman, his day is done. And we won't be seeing him in tonight's final. And his race for the overall, he's also out of the running there. He's falling at the second hurdle. So he's gone. Ondra, he's had enough.
Yeah.
And he doesn't look too happy either.
No tops for him yet.
No tops for him, he's got to find something.
Yeah, John. He found the right way.
5 seconds. 4, 3.
He'll do it.
He's got it.
Yeah. Amazing.
Just in the nick of time.
He's happy with that.
And becomes only the 8th athlete today to find a top in this semi-final.
Mascarena's on the last problem. She could go into the lead.
Yes,
here.
yeah, absolutely right. She could go into the lead, indeed.
We've got Miho Nonaka from Japan on number 1.
Miho Nonaka just starting. Akela Noguchi is the last climber to come out, by the way.
She's had an amazing season too. Anna Midbo.
Hannah Midbow.
Windmill 3.
She will move. She's about 9th, 10th place at the minute. She's in 10th. That'll put her into about 7th place, I think. So she has an outside chance of making the finals if she finds a top on the last. She hasn't had many attempts as Hannah Midbow. She did that quite in quick fashion as well, so any confirmation of where she stands shortly.
We go with Mascarenas. Going well on the last one. She's going for the lead.
Megan Mascarenas, I think, is more than enough here.
There we go. 4 tops for her, and not so many attempts.
I think she's done more than enough. I think she's got 4 tops from 8, 4 tops from 7 maybe. And I think America will definitely be represented in tonight's final. Three minutes left to go for these climbers.
Domen Skofic on number 1.
Domen, who's giving bouldering a whirl this week.
Yeah.
Before he goes back to league climbing next week when he's back in Norway, in Stavanger. And it's only a matter of time before he wins a World Cup, you feel, especially in lead competitions. Neil Nark is struggling on the first problem. You still sense, though, about it, that even if you haven't done anything in the first 3 problems, you can flash this last problem. You've got half a chance to get into the final. It could just be more than enough.
So you see, you should never give up.
Indeed, no.
Because sometimes when you feel that it's not your day, first problem, you don't do it, second one, you don't do it. And if you kind of give up, and then later you're in the audience and you see
the score.
Oh, if I would have just managed to flash that last one, I would have been in. So, you know, you never know. Obviously, you hear a lot, you guess a lot, but you never know.
Mascarenas finished with 4 tops from 7, 4 bonuses from 7. She's in my mind. I think 4 tops could be more than I think is going to get you into this final. 3 with half a chance, but you've got to do them in not many attempts. Valerie Kramer, the Israeli athlete. Tops out the second problem. She will move into around 10th and 11th place right now.
Good progress for her this season.
Indeed, you're absolutely right. It is good progress for Valerie.
Oh, Mio almost doing that.
Mio Nanaka
on 1. Not much time left. 45 seconds on the clock.
No, and she's eaten up any attempts here. She's had about 6-7 goes on this first problem.
Yes, it's the kind of problem that you can have a lot of goes. You can run straight back on the wall if you want after falling off.
It's like a merry-go-round.
Exactly, yeah. She nearly got it. Oh, only 15 seconds. That's not enough. She's trying it though.
Seven seconds to go. I think that's going to be the end of that pass. So
Ruas finishes without a top.
Now then, Hannah Midbow is just coming out. 2 top from 3, 2 bonuses from 2. She's in the final problem. We're getting to the point now I can give you who's in, who's out. Megan Mascarenas is definitely going to be in tonight's final. I can also say when Hannah Midbow comes out, to beg your pardon, Petra Klinger, who's on the final problem right now. As we see on the screen, Akela Noguchi, Gigi Monday are the final climbers to come out.
We're going to see if Adam Ondra brought his fingers today on men's 3. He needs to top out something.
He does indeed. He needs to find something all of a sudden. I do beg your pardon, I'm correct. Mega Masqueraders is in, regardless what Petra Klinger and Hannah Midbow and Shauna Coxey do, in fact. Shauna does need to find a top here to have any sort of chance to make in the finals. And
This is the
she
last move.
needs to top the last two if she wants to get in.
Andra looking strong on men's 3. Some frustration building up there.
He's had a frustrating year, Adam, hasn't he? Like lead competition and bouldering as well. He's quite a frustrating year. I don't think he's won a World Cup in either discipline.
Yeah, he didn't do bad, but
he hasn't done bad. He's made many finals, don't get me wrong, but
it's not coming easy to him.
No, indeed not. Kimaguchi, one of the nicest climbers on tour. Yeah, always happy to have a chat. Very friendly.
Funny character.
But yeah, very much
funny,
so.
yeah. Making quick work of women's problem 1.
Yeah, one of the best boulderers in the game, and that is exactly why. Very good.
What about Petra? Does she need that last problem?
Petra did it.
What's her score so far?
Petra's not having a good semi-final. In fact, she hasn't topped out any. She's not going to affect the top 6. So she's playing for fun right now.
Okay.
Shauna Coxey does know needs to top out here.
And she does.
And she will do. Still with half a chance of making the finals. If she tops out in the last one, probably in a couple of attempts, it might be enough. And I only say might be. Fanny Gilbert, though, is now moving. She's topped out on the second problem. And she'll move into about 6th, 7th place.
Plenty of chance for her. So Shauna did not top out on number 1.
Shauna Coxey, according to the scoreboard here, did not top out on number 1. I didn't even find the bonus on number 1, but she's now in 7th place. Tied with Hannah Midbow. 2 tops from 3, 2 bonuses from 2, but I'm pretty sure Fanny Gilbert will jump above. Now then, 1 minute 38 seconds. Adam Andra is having a bit of a struggle here on this men's 3, which has been topped out.
Yeah, he looks...
All by Rustam Galvanov and Rei Sugimoto, the only 2 to top out.
He did seem close to do it. Let's look at the clock. 1 minute, 10 seconds.
And 1 minute to go.
And what a big crowd we've already got here for the semi-finals.
Yes, and they'll be even bigger here come 6 o'clock tonight.
It will be packed.
Packed to the rafters like it was 12 months ago.
Here we go. Andra looking strong.
Pinches.
This is the hard move.
Oh no, he's not happy with himself.
Looking at the clock, no, not enough time. 20 seconds.
Oh dear.
It's not the type of problem you can climb in 20 seconds. Gigi finding the toe hooks. And number 1, 10 seconds left.
1 day, got 10 seconds. He's still
he needs to hurry.
Still there, he's got 5 seconds.
5.
4, 3, 2.
No, it will not be enough.
No. Oh,
it will.
I think I got on the buzzer. I think I was on the buzzer.
Did he get it?
I think he got that on the buzzer.
Yeah.
Just as the clock turned to 0. They're checking it. I think he got that. I think he got that.
Everybody's looking. Did he get it or not? I think he did.
I think he got that.
Not sure yet. Looking at the judges. The judges shrugging.
Oh, well, they may not have been given that, you know.
But I'm 100%.
I think the clock on the scoreboard here, next to the climbing wall, went from 1-0 as his second hand touched that. That'll be interesting to see. In the meantime.
But you can believe me, if he didn't get it, there will be an appeal from the French coach. I would appeal.
We shall see what comes of that later on, especially if it's only one attempt or one chop that costs him. We will see indeed. That's where we are right now. Galmanov is in my mind, he's done more than enough. Rubitsov, I think he's done enough as well. Stranik, I think, may have just done enough now as well. Hoyer, possibly. We shall see. Now, Hannah Midbow is on this final problem, as is Matthias Conrad. Yeah. And I think they've both done enough. Mino Nanaka on problem number 2. Give you an update on where we are with the women's competition, and trust me, it's tops and attempts galore in that semi-final. Nanaka, yeah. She gets herself on the scoreboard.
Kramer from Israel getting high, also falling on that last move, number 3.
As I mentioned, Galmanov, he's in, he's done more than enough now. That's been confirmed. Rubitsov, I think he's in as well. Stranik, Hoyer, even the young German, Abedon, he went out number 1 in this final. He's got a half a step of actually making the final at the minute. I think he's going to get a top 10 whatever happens. Fair play to him as well. I'm also confirmed to you right now, just looking through my maths on my paper here. Rubitsov is also qualified, whatever happens as well. Zadamondra can't pass Alexei whether he flashes the last problem or not. So women's competition, we're going to need a calculator to figure out who needs what. Still plenty more in the running. Hannah Midbow still has half a chance, by the way.
She does, yeah.
2 tops from 3, 2 bonuses from 2. She lies in 7th place right now. Megan Mascarenhas has done more than enough. Stasia Geho, I can confirm, has now done enough as well. And I think Katja Kadic has done more than enough too as well. It's only Fanny Gilbert and Akeo Noguchi can match 4 tops. So, of the climbers who are still left out on the arena, so they can't be passed. So Megan Mascarenhas is in, Stasia Geho is in, Katja Kadic is in. This is where we stand right now in the women's semi-final. Megan Mascarenhas is in, Stasia Geho is in, Katja Kadic is in. All 3 of them climbers have topped all 4. And there's 6 climbers left out on the wall, and 4 of them have failed on 1 problem, so they can't all be caught.
Hannah Midbow tops out.
Hannah Midbow tops out, and that is a possible, could be good enough, could be.
She got many attempts though.
She did have a few attempts, and they'll put her, I think, to 4th place.
It's going to be now or never for Adamondra.
Indeed, it's Adamondra's putting all his chips in here.
Yep, if he flashes it.
If he flashes it, I think
he's in third place.
He could do enough. He could go to 4th or 3rd place.
3rd or 4th, yeah. All eyes are on him.
So the current World Boulder champion and World League champion, he's only found 1 bonus so far.
Here we go, he's on. Here comes a little jump. What was that?
So then, Andre.
Did he touch the mat there, or? Well, it looked like he just stepped off.
Well, let me tell you where we are right now. Stranik, one top from one, two bonuses from two. So even if Andre flashes it, I don't think he maybe must get with the Stranik in third. Might be ahead of Hoyer in fourth.
Hoyer's got one in.
One top in two.
1 and 2.
And two bonuses in 4. Right now, Sergei Topchiko and Alexander Avedon are in 5th and 6th place. They're the ones that look like to be passing. Andre comes off the wall. I think the overall here, he could be in big trouble.
If he tops out now, he would still be in 5th.
Avedon could be in 5th.
Yeah, still got a chance though.
It's still with a chance.
John is taking that bonus hold on men's free.
John is not qualified yet. He's got one top and 4. If he tops out here, he's in.
Easy for John. He's got such strong fingers.
John is in. Shauna Cox has just topped out as well. I'll give you the results of Shauna when that one comes in as well.
Important top for her.
3 top from 11, 3 bonuses from 10. I reckon Shauna's got 3 tops from 6 there, 5, 6. We shall see. Kei Noguchi is just in cruise control at the moment.
Adam, we don't see Adam on the screen. Oh, he's off again.
I think his race can be run here.
He's done. Oh no, he got 2.5 minutes left.
He's got 2.5 minutes to go, but even if he tops it out, I think it may not be good enough. He might get him by the skin of his teeth. If he does so, Noguchi is just in. He's just.
Funny Gilbert, yeah.
Funny Gilbert's having a good day. He's having a very good day. And that'll move her into the top 6. And she still has 1 to go as well. Let's see where we are with this now. Shauna Coxey, 4th place. 3 tops from 5. 3 bonuses from 4. Fanny Gilbert, 3 tops from 7. 3 bonuses from 5 in 5th place. Coxey 4th, Gilbert 5th. Gilbert still has one problem still to go. Adam Andre's had about 4 goes at this now, I think. And even if he tops this out, I think this might not be good enough.
I think it's his 5th attempt already. Strange round, strange semi-finals. Lots of surprises.
Full of surprises, full of shocks. Andre giving the crowd to cheer.
Big span for Adam.
One hand on it. I don't know. It's a top for Andre. A little fist pump, but yeah, shrugs the shoulders. That might not be good enough.
Let's look at the scoreboard when it's updated.
That might be 7th place. I'm waiting for it to come into our screens. So I think he had a number of goes at that. At least 3.
So 1 in 4 is now.
He's 8th place. 8th place, 1 top in 4. 2 bonuses he makes. Andre
8th.
Is not going to be tonight's final.
Gigi almost taking that nasty move on the slab, men's 2. Only topped out 1 so far by a tall Ukrainian guy.
Who, by the way, is lying in 6th place.
Yes. As I said, strange semi-finals.
Very strange. So then, Dominik Skovic making it to the second half of the wall. Along with Mino Nunaka. Now Nunaka topped out, flashed the second problem.
She didn't do number 1.
She didn't do number 1.
So she needs to top out 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Not too many goes.
Valerie Kramer is on the last problem right now. Whatever happens, she can't affect the top 6.
Doma looking strong on 3.
Domin Skofich is having a quiet afternoon. But if he flashes this, he will go into 4th place.
Yeah. This is
They've
the
got
hard
from
move.
17th to 4th.
You see that bonus hold that it's actually 2 holds. One, the bonus holds 1 hold, but the other one's is screwed so close.
Mino Nanaka.
She tops out.
Tops out.
That you have to aim perfectly for that little crack.
Mino Nanaka tops out and now goes into... I think she is around about... Here we go, just in 10th place. 2 tops and 2. She flashed the 2nd and 3rd problem. Kawaguchi, by the way, 2 tops and 5, 2 bonuses from 5. Still has 2 problems to go. Yeah, Shauna Coxey, but we're keeping our fingers crossed here. I think she could be the one who might be going out on the bubble here. Should Gilbert, Nanaka and Noguchi all do what they need to do. Top 6 in the men. Galmanov leads. 3 tops from 7. Sean in 2nd, 2 tops from 6. Rubitsov 3rd place. 2 tops from 7. Stranik in 4th. 1 top from 1, 2 bonuses from 2. Hoyer in 5th. 1 top from 2, 2 bonuses from 4. And Sergei Topshiko of Ukraine, 1 top from 4, 3 bonuses from 10. But this is that close that if somebody could flash any of these last problems, they could end up getting into the top 6.
Yeah, interesting semi-final. Like anything could happen up to the last problem. You could be rubbish on 3 of the problems in the men's and then be really good on 1 attempt and then make it into the finals. Lopez making some progress on that last problem.
So we've got a minute left to go. Just looking over my shoulder here, there's and the IFSC delegates are discussing Gigi Monday's first attempt, and
is that what they're doing?
Right about it. Yeah, you thought an appeal would come, and it has arrived.
Yeah, sure.
But they are discussing it right now. They're checking the cameras, they're checking everything, and we'll leave them. Get on with it. So
we got 2 lead climbers on the wall now. I remember Lopez doing a lot of lead comps. I'm not sure if he still does it. Doman, strongly lead climber.
yeah, but
But a pretty good boulderer as well.
pretty good boulder too. But I think that's him done on that 3rd problem. He still has a chance in the last one, of course.
Still got a chance, yeah. But that last one seems hard to flash.
So then, Sean, Skofich, Monday. Now then, Fanny Joubert, team lies in 5th place.
I think
To be certain of getting through, she needs to top. If she doesn't top, Shauna Coxey will be through the final.
I think John could go into the lead if he does this
Yes.
pretty quickly.
And
Because
if John does this, he'll be in the lead.
he's got 2 problems so far.
The men's we're still waiting to hear if that appeal from France has been upheld. And in all fairness, it would be interesting to see what the result of that appeal is.
Yeah, that appeal may be really important for Gigi.
Indeed. And it's very important for Fanny Gilbert as well, because if she finds the top here, she will be in tonight's final. If she doesn't, she's got to wait on Nanaka and Noguchi to see what they do. She's topped out in her first 3. She's done it in 7 goes. Foxy's done it in 5. John and Nanaka. So then, John, I think, is going to be taking the lead in this final.
And Akio just top number 3 as well.
I beg your pardon. Topping out as well, and I think that might be sends Akio into 5th place. Fanny Gilbert carrying line in 6th. The Nanaka is still to come out as well.
Gigi's off on number 3. Remember, he kind of topped out on number 1. Not sure yet if he got there top, because he matched his hand on the buzzer. But in order to get a top, you need to be in control with both hands on the last hole.
So we've just had confirmation from IFSC technical delegate Graham Alderson on Gigi Monday's appeal. It's been rejected by the technical delegates and the jury president here. The reason being he was not in control on the buzzer. 2 hands doesn't mean in the hold that it counts. You have to be in control, and they said he was in control after the time. He was still swinging when the buzzer hit 0.
Exactly, you need to be in control with both hands on that hold. He was swinging, time was up, so it was a close call though.
And just to tell you as well, our clock on the screen is an approximation of where we are in the event. It's not official. It's within about half a second to a second.
Talking about close.
I think half a second later after the buzzer, he was in control, so that was the margin. Gilbert!
Oh.
Top side, she's in.
That's the 4th top, isn't it?
That's the 4th top.
Yeah,
Fanny Gilbert, she's now in tonight's final. Shauna Coxon will move down to 5th place, and she still has Akio Noguchi and Muna Nanaka still to come. So we can say Megan Mascarenas is in, Sasha Geho is in, Fanny Gilbert is in. Gilbert finished 4 tops from 15, 4 bonuses from 13. Mio Nanaka needs to top this. And she has to do it in less than 4 attempts.
Still in the lead. John's got, I think, an extra attempt on one of the bonuses.
Yes, indeed.
So he's in second place.
Rustam Gamanov still in the lead. Sean finished 3 tops from 7, 3 bonuses from 6 into second place.
Which doesn't really make a difference for tonight's final.
If Domin Skofic doesn't do this, Jan Hoyer's in. I'll tell you the 4 that are definitely in. Rustam Gamanov, Jun Won Chon, Alexei Rubatov, Martin Stranik are the 4 that are definitely in the men's final tonight. The women, one's definitely in. Megan Mascarenas, Stasia Geho, Fanny Gilbert, Katja Kadic. And it'll be 2 or 3 between Akao Noguchi, Mio Nanaka and Shauna Coxon. I'm not sure how many Nanaka's already had, but she needs to do this in less than 4 to get into the tonight's final.
More than 3 minutes left to do exactly that.
Minutes left to play. On a beautiful afternoon here at the Olympic Park in Munich. That's where we stand right now for the women's competition. The top 4 are in. On Nanaka, I've counted at least 2 now she's had. Wasn't sure what the first minute, I was still looking at the scoreboard. I've counted 2 at least. The top 4 on the men are in. Skofic has had a couple of goes here, so I think Hoyer's going to be in now as well. Domin does this. No. It's a tough finish. Now Nanaka's had 3 goes I've counted now. I wasn't sure about the first minute. She may have just climbed her way out of the final. I think she has. I think she has. I think Shauna Cox is in. She's had 3 goes here. She can't match Shauna anymore. This is her 4th go that I've counted.
I think it's the same for Jan Hoyer. I think he's safe.
I think, well, it's Domin Skofic, yeah. I think regardless what Domin does now, in fact.
Yeah, he's got
he can't get
too
past
many
Hoyer,
attempts.
so Hoyer's in. So we're going to have an overall shootout between John Won Chon and Jan Hoyer tonight.
That's good for the, yeah, that's really good.
And Nanaka, I think, has done this on her 4th go. That'll put her 3 and 6.
There we go.
Little fist pump from Mina Nanaka. I'll wait for confirmation, but I think that might put her in 7th. I think Noguchi might have done enough already. I'll wait for confirmation to come in. Indeed, I'm absolutely right. She took 6 goes. 3 tops from 8, 3 bonuses from 8. Mina Nanaka to 7th place.
She's not in.
We know how our 6 women are going to make tonight's final. Not enough for Nanaka. She goes into 7th. Domin Skofic has had too many goes now, and his race is also rough.
So who's in 6th position now for the men? Because we've only got Gigi.
The Ukrainian Sergei Topchenko, who topped out on the 2nd problem and was the only man to do so. And that hard work might have paid off for him.
Yeah, yeah. So after Domin, there's only Gigi to come.
Only Gigi to come, and he's got 4 goes.
If he doesn't do it,
in 4 goes,
we have the Ukrainian in the finals.
Yeah. This reminds you as well. That's where we stand. Kalmanov's in. Chon is in. Rubatov is in. Stranik is in. Hoyer is in. By the way, Val, what a result for the young German Alexander.
Yeah.
He's going to come in the top 8.
Wow.
And he's going to feel hard done by here as well, because he could have made finals.
That would have been spectacular. here in Munich. 2 Germans in the final, one of them being a young guy.
Now, Gigi Monday's got 4 goes to do this. Akao Noguchi, she can rest easy. She doesn't know that, of course, but she can rest easy. She's in tonight, whatever happens, but she might want to go out a little bit light. That will be the women. The top 6 there is the women, regardless what Akao does. It's all a case now of how late Akao wants to go out tonight. Mascarenas, Geho, Gilbert, Kadic, Coxey, Noguchi is the 6 women that will contest the final here in Munich.
What a strange result. What a surprise.
We approach, just gone 1:30 here local time. Final to come tonight. We get underway here, I believe, 6:30 local time.
I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be
It's a great
exciting,
venue
yeah.
in Munich, because it starts when the sun's about to set and finishes in total darkness. It's brilliant.
It's also very good when it's still for the overall ranking, when the competition is still on in the final.
Kale's struggling on this last problem. She doesn't know it yet, but she's already in.
We've got Eula Warm on the podium, on the stage, I mean, next to the commentator. As you may know, Eula Warm, she quit competition climbing.
Yeah, Julian Verme is helping our MCs on the stage right now, doing a bit of colour commentary.
Gigi, he needs to do this to make it into the finals.
No, it's not happening for the Frenchman. It's been a tough afternoon. Kale was struggling on the last one, but she's okay. She'll go early tonight, though. She doesn't find even the bonus, in fact. Now she does need to top it to get past Shauna. So if Kale doesn't do this problem, she'll go out first tonight.
Macht mit beim Gewinnspiel, braucht ihr nichts, wo man keine Regel gewinnt. Jetzt in der Pause und heute Abend dann gegen 18 Uhr.
The sun starts to come through the clouds here and goes, pierces the skin of myself and Valtel through this glass roof that we have here in Munich. You can call it a semi-outdoor venue, can't you?
Yes, semi, yeah.
If it rains, we're undercover.
Yeah, we get the heat, but we don't get the sunburn because of the glass roof.
Yeah. Good way to put it, actually. Yeah, we get the heat, we don't get the sunburn. Minute 10 to go. I think Gigi Monday's had too many attempts now.
I think he has, yeah.
Kale doesn't know it yet. She is in tonight.
I think she knows. She's so relaxed.
Some climbers in finals like going out early as well. They like to put the pressure on everybody else. Because I've always said they should have a scoreboard at the side of the wall so they know what to do. But sometimes boulderers say, we know what's going on, we just hear the roars.
Being the last one in finals to come out, that's not easy. And that's going to be Galmanov for the men. And for the women, Mascarenas.
Indeed, Rostam has had a quiet season, but he'll be in the finals.
Gigi shaking his head. I think this is the last attempt we're going to see now for the semis. Akio Noguchi, 4 seconds left. That's it.
So Noguchi is in. There you have it. That is the semi-finals done and dusted here in Munich. I'll confirm the results for you right after this. So that's one of our adverts from our sponsors. We'll be getting some fantastic shots from our drone camera later on. Bouncing on the line and still alongside me. Interesting semi-final that was, wasn't it?
Very interesting. Surprising as well. Like, look at the results for the women. Top 3 is like the girl from what's her name again?
Well, let's
from Serbia.
Let's have a look at the men's first. Rustam will go out last tonight. 3 tops from 7, 3 bonuses from 5. John Won-Chon, who leads the overall, just to remind you, 3 tops from 7, 3 bonuses from 6. He'll go out second to last tonight. Rubitov, former world champion. Good to see him back into form. 2 tops from 7, 2 bonuses from 5. Martin Stranik of the Czech Republic in another final again. Flashed the last boulder, and that was enough to get him through. Jan Hoyer, the main rival for Chon's overall title. He's in, and trust me, this Munich crowd will be right behind him. And Sergei Topchikov, what not known much about him, flummoxed about it and myself, but he is in tonight's final. 1 top from 4, 3 bonuses from 10. I'm going to have to open my research book. I'm not
well, if you look at the bonus, he got 3 bonuses as well. So.
Also, by the way, Alexander Avadunk, the young German, was in 7th place, went out in the bubble, but he'll go out with
amazing memories. Debut, yeah.
Megan Mascarenas, the American, winning in Vale early this year. She's looking for a double on the year. 4 tops from 7, 4 bonuses from 7 as well. Stasia Geho of Serbia, 4 tops from 15. Same score for Vani Jobert, and for the Slovenian, Katja Kadic. Shauna Coxey, she's in another final once more. 3 tops from 5, and the family, the tribe are out there as well. The Coxey family's here to support her. And Akao Noguchi, the #1, qualifies in 6th place. Mio Nanaka, her fellow athlete from Japan, misses out 3 tops in 8. You mentioned interesting semi-final. Those results were surprising, wasn't they?
Yeah, they were. I think for the women, a lot came down to the first problem, which was a problem you had to feel or go a different way and use all the footholds. Yeah, it's good to see for the men that the leaders in the World Cup ranking for this year are still in the finals, which is Chon and Jan Hoyer. I think Chon's in the lead with 227 points.
Yeah, and I believe it's 212
Jan Hoyer is
Hoyer.
212, exactly. So the difference is not huge. It's going to be really exciting, not only for this World Cup, but also for the overall.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get the calculator out for that one later tonight, because I've got the scores in front of me for 2nd, 3rd, 4th. There could be 10, could be 8 points between them. You know, if either one of them wins it tonight, they will.
Exactly. Yeah. Then you get so many points for winning.
It's 100 for the win, 80 for 2nd. So here we go. Here's confirmation. It's Jan Hoyer 2-1-3, the big part, not 2-1-2. So it's 14 points separates Chon and Hoyer. So you could have something happen if
14, yeah.
Yeah, if Jan comes 2nd and Chon comes 3rd, then Jan Hoyer will win it by a point.
It's going to be good. It's going to be spectacular.
So it's going to be Adam Ondra can't do it. He didn't qualify. Nathaniel Coleman is out. He didn't qualify either. So Galmanov, in theory, could have, but you need the top 8 above him have to score a point, and Chon and Hoyer will score points. So Rustam may be able to get into 3rd place and on the podium later tonight should he win. The women's overall has already been done and dusted. Akao Noguchi is 107 clear with 100 left to play.
Wow.
She will be the winner. Muna Naka will not be in tonight's final. She'll get 43 points, put it onto 266. Shauna Coxey can surpass her should she get, in fact she already has, even if she comes in 6th place, 47, give her 269. So Shauna will be confirmed as the silver medalist of the overall for this year.
You're good at math.
I am good at maths. I'm very good at maths. It's one of the few qualifications I came out with in school, you know, in mental arithmetic. So there you go. We are back later tonight. The presentation of the athletes here in Munich will be at 6:30 Central European time. We'll be on air just before that. For myself and Vital Jungmongalainen, thank you so much for joining us here in Munich, and I wish you a very good afternoon. See you later. Bye.